Hello, my name is Lenny. I'm a teacher of chemistry. Today, we are going to talk about chemical bonding. Here we have different definitions of chemical bonding. The term chemical bond is defined as the force of attraction that holds atoms or ions together. Another definition: chemical bond is defined as the electrostatic force of attraction between two or more atoms of elements. Let's talk about the types of chemical bond. There are three main types of bonds. We have ionic bond, we have covalent bond, and we have metallic bond. Let's start about ionic bonding. Ionic bond is a strong electrostatic force of attraction that exists between ions of opposite charge. This bond of ionic is formed between a metal and a non-metal. It also means it is a kind of a bond formed between cation and anion. Ionic bond is also called the electrovalent bond because it is formed by using electrons of valence. Here we have different examples of ionic compounds. We have sodium chloride, we have magnesium chloride, we have calcium oxide, we have magnesium sulfate, we have aluminium oxide, we have potassium chloride. As you remember, this is a kind of bond that formed between metal and non-metal. Here we have the structure that shows how ionic compound is formed. It is formed between metal and non-metal. This atom, it is in a place of sodium, while this, which is in black color, is an atom that replaces chloride ion. And then, as we know, sodium chloride, it is an ionic compound because sodium, it is a metal, while chloride, it is a non-metal. The bond that formed between metal and non-metal is ionic bond. That's why in a sodium chloride, we have ionic bond. We are going to talk about the physical properties of ionic compounds. The ionic compounds are usually crystalline solid. They have high melting point. They have high boiling point. They are a good conductor of electricity when dissolved in water or melted. What does it mean? These kinds of compound conduct electricity when dissolved in water, when the ions are formed. Ionic compounds are soluble in water, but insoluble in organic solvent such as ethanol. Let's take the second type of bond, which is called the covalent bonding. Here we have the definition of covalent bonding. The covalent bonding is the type of chemical bond formed by sharing of electrons between two atoms, between two nanometers. In another way, we can say it can also be defined as a bond formed between nanometallic elements share a pair of electrons. Here we have different examples of covalent compounds. We have water. This is a compound formed between nanometal and nanometal. We have hydrogen. hydrogen, it is a diatomic element. That's why the bond between those two hydrogen, it is the covalent bond. We have methane, we have hydrochloric acid, we have oxygen, we have chlorine. These are some examples of covalent compounds. But we have to know here, covalent compounds are formed between two or more different nanometals. Properties of covalent compounds. Covalent compounds are gases, while others are liquids. They have low melting point by comparing with ionic compounds. They have low boiling point. They do not conduct electricity. They are insoluble in water, but soluble in organic solvent. The third type of bond is the metallic bonding. A metallic bond is the electrostatic force of attraction between the positive core and the sea of electrons. In other words, we can say the metallic bond is the force which binds various metal atoms together. Metallic bonding is the type of bonding found in metallic crystals. Here we have the structure that shows how metallic bond is formed. If we look at this structure, here we have the positive, while here we have the negative. This is a metal, this is the metallic atoms, but really the crystals in this metallic bond, here we have the free electrons. This one, they are the free electrons that can move from one place to another. The metallic bond is different from other kinds of bonds. Here we have the key terms that we have to know. The first term is positive core, the second is sea of electrons. Remember, these key terms are included in the definition of metallic bonding. Positive core is the positive ion of the metal, which is called the cation. Remember, cation is a positively ion, is a positively charged atom. Sea of electrons. These are the localized electrons and freely moving in a metallic structure. Here we have the different physical properties of metals. The metals have high melting point. They have high boiling point. They are a good conductor of heat. They are also good conductor of electricity because they have free electrons. Metals are ductile. Ductile is the ability of metal to be formed into thin wires. The metals are malleable. This term malleable also means the ability of metals to be formed or to be changed into iron sheets. Thank you for watching. We are together. Subscribe, make like, and you can give comments. Thank you. We'll meet next time.